The governor of Ohio making a stop in Huntington today to voice his concerns about increasing COVID-19 numbers in southern Ohio as well as the tri-state area. 13 News reporter Natalie Wattis caught up with him at the tri-state airport to find out why the governor felt so compelled to visit West Virginia. Natalie.
Yeah, Jennifer, Governor Mike DeWine made a very brief stop at the Huntington Tri-State Regional Airport this afternoon, specifically to talk to West Virginia news media about the spike in coronavirus cases on both sides of the Ohio River. The virus, he says, doesn't recognize state borders.
All the trend lines are going in the wrong direction. And I wanted to be here really just kind of talk about it and talk about what we're seeing and really ask for the help of the people of southern Ohio.
Health experts across the country are watching a second wave of COVID-19 cases rise at an alarming pace. And for the tri-state area, the interconnectedness of Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky are raising concerns to even highest levels of state government.
I talked to governors from throughout the Midwest. I also talked to Governor Beshear of Kentucky. And you know, everybody's sort of seeing the same thing. What we have is people are sick of the virus. There's a real fatigue. They're tired. It's been 7.5 months or so. But my message is the cavalry is on the way.
DeWine says that help is a vaccine now being projected to be ready by late November or December. But for now, everyone must do what they can individually to prevent community spread.
We have the ability to slow this virus down. And the way we slow it down is by wearing a mask like this.
Local officials also recognize the unique challenge posed by cross-river commuting.
We over here actually do have a role to play in controlling the outbreak over there.
Put another way,
we are not the enemies of our neighbors. We as a region need to realize the impact that we have, and we need to stop the community spread.
That's why the governor of Ohio is looking for help from the people of West Virginia, Southeast Ohio, and Northeast Kentucky.
Keeping the virus down by wearing a mask is absolutely essential if we're going to keep our economy moving and if we're going to save lives.
As we said, the governor's visit was a brief one, but he came to the Huntington area knowing the message would also get to those living west of the Ohio River. In the studio in Huntington, I'm Natalie Wattis, 13 News, working for you.
Natalie, thanks so much. Important reminders for all of us.